What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all staying as sane as you possibly can. Woo! The Philadelphia Eagles come out and give us a game we all did not want. So, my God, trying to get excited for this bye week. Yeah, we're going to figure stuff out. Hey, we got those sacks, right? We're starting getting some pressure here. But, holy hell, they give us the nail biter. We talked about a pregame show. Watch these mother effers do this to us. I don't want to ever see games like that, but hey, we got the win, so I'm excited about that. 3-2, but oh my God. And the offense at times, had its thing going with the pass, but the run game just, I'm not sure what's going on there. Cam Jurgens, whatever's, that needs to be figured out there. You got to be able to run the ball. And I think Saquon averaged like 2.6 yards per carry in this game. Don't like that. But, Hurts had like 264 yards, I think it was. A.J. Brown, 116 yards. He and Devontae getting a touchdown. Look, exciting. Goddard got hurt right away. Hate that. Don't like that. We talk about the tight end position. If we could just not have injuries and just get, some other help there in case something happens. Well, it happened, whatever. Regardless, the defense, we got pressure. There were just times that this is a really weird game where I felt they were doing a lot of the right things. Cooper DeJean got that sack we talked about. Bryce Huff got in there for a half there with Coop. But, seeing the injuries to Slay, Ringo comes in, has a big hit, but then stupid penalty, and saw Rodgers getting some play, some return. So I saw a lot of things I liked, and Cooper DeJean with some good returns. A lot of excitement for things we talked about, right? But a really weird game where you talk about wanting to go out and beat up the Browns because they're a team that struggled. Now, I know they got some pieces back, but they still didn't have Nick Chubb. They lost Ford. They had injuries too, lost their center. And it was really weird game where you felt like you should have taken advantage. Now, I think the key play was, right before halftime, that weird, and it really, people were calling for Sirianni's head at that point, but Saquon Barkley not getting that first down and then missing that pass protection and allowing the sack and, that field goal block, they get the touchdown, it's 10-10. It was just so weird. So, I don't know, man. We're here to talk about it. We got the win. I'm excited about that. We'll be on to next week. On Tuesday, we'll talk about the Giants, all that great stuff. But Victory Monday coming your way tomorrow. We'll break everything down. I'll have all the snap count, the PFF stuff, all that stuff you guys like. So we'll break it down. Let me jump over here to the comments, see what you guys got to say. And, starting us off, we've got some paragraphs here from Michael. And how you feeling about it, man? Not a 20-point win. Yeah, that is the close one we talked about not wanting. And, well, that's what we got. And, well, the Eagles, did exactly what we talked about in the pressure part, the everything else. And just felt like a weird game. And I think, you should have been able to beat them by more. But to be able to come out, like we talked about, this is the NFL. You can't be surprised if it's a close game. If they win, you got to be excited about it. People are going to complain, but that's just the way it's the nature of the beast. And this team still got some things to work on. So got to be able to figure out the run. I wish I could say it was the coaching, but, the line obviously has to be able to do things that I saw them struggling with. And whether it would be pulling things, where I really felt, Jason Kelsey were here, things would be different. And not to knock on Cam Jurgens, but I thought he did well at times. But this was a really weird game. Like, you should have been able to beat them by 20 points. Deshaun Watson only had like 150 yards, but it felt like they were just running the ball at times where you should have been able to stop them, just getting stupid plays. But you're shutting them down on third down. Like, I don't know, man. It was such a weird game, but I'm with you on that, Tiffany. They could have played better, but we won the game. That's what matters. And look, they got to continue working on things. We got that pressure. We want to work on that. Want to continue building on these things. And Cooper DeJean got that start, so we're pumped up. And I'm ready for Victory Monday. But after that, we'll be on to the Giants as always here, man. That's how we do things on Tuesdays. It'll be behind enemy lines, and then we'll keep it through the injuries. Then you'll know the game status report, top matchups, all that great stuff. We'll jump into it, the first divisional game, and I'm pumped up that we're 3-2 and not 2-3. So, holy hell. But, hey, hope you enjoy work and try to check in on the scores. And, dude, I'm pumped up, though. We got the win. I need that. My soul needed it. I didn't need a close game, but hey, it is what it is. The Eagles are going to do that to us. That's just how it is, man. But yeah, Hurts, was out there 264 yards, I think it was. And there were definitely times that this game just felt weird, but you did a lot of, with the injuries, and you did a lot without being able to run the ball. And I know they got Hurst back and Mike Hall, so their defensive line was a lot better than what it usually is. But, not turning the ball over, that's huge. And building on these things, we talk about it week by week. You got to build on it, and you got to build on it with a win, right? We want to keep winning. So we got that. The media, there's going to be fans freaking out. That's fine, man. And we'll break down everything that needs to be worked on as we do every single day, every single week here. But let's effing go Birds, Joe. You know it, my man. Got the win. That's what it is. And look, I always want to win. I don't want to have to be stressed out. But look, we're just not there yet to dominating, and we got to work on stuff. So, hey, and he was talking trash. I love that, dude. So if people want to throw it out, they got to be able to, take it as well. So we got the win. And that's all I can ask for. So I'm all about it. And Mailata, yeah, he was hurt. And you saw the injuries to Slay, all that got her. It was unfortunate. But I was all about Sirianni getting pumped up. I think that, he should probably calm it down. But he's fired up. And I love the intensity, dude. It's weird to see people turning on the Eagles. Like, I support the Eagles. I don't get it. That's not for me. But I love it, dude. Let's effing go Birds, man. We'll see everybody get back as this team continues to get on track here. So something to build on each game. And if you get the win, that's what you try to do. So, and look, the Giants, they've got a young stud. He's banged up right now. Malik Neighbors, Tyrone Tracy looking good. So they've got some interesting pieces. Defense, Deontay Banks, some things there. They picked up some pieces, Brian Burns. But we should be able, and it's always going to be a battle to the death, and it's in New York. So going to be a tough one, but I'd love to see Saquon Barkley going the hell off on them. I think we really need to get the run game going in that game, but we'll talk about that next week. Tomorrow we'll have Victory Monday, talk about all those things you want to see, the snap count for everybody, the PFF grades, all that great stuff you guys like. So let's go, baby. All about it, dude. And look, no turnovers. It was just really weird. The blocked field goal really changed the way things were going. And yeah, at the beginning of the game, they were fired up and doing some things to shut us down. But look, man, this is the NFL, and they got some pieces back, and they were missing some pieces too. But anything can happen in the NFL, and I'd love to just steamroll everybody, but you got to get that run game going. So let's go, baby. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm pumped up, man. We got the win. And, hey, thank you. Appreciate you, MDB. Appreciate you tuning in here live. I know a lot of you aren't able to a lot of the time, but always love hearing from you. I'm pumped up, ready to run through walls, ripping my damn hair out through this game. Come on! And losing my mind. But I look forward to these wins and being able to talk on Victory Mondays rather than Misery Mondays. So let's have and go. Let's build on it. Let's talk about it this week, how we can change things, how we can get things turned around, and where I feel you build on things, and you don't have to just lose your mind at all times, right? And I saw people calling for everybody's heads throughout the game, and it's like, I get it. But 77 look, right? And that's how I always want that, guys. Trust me, I'm just trying to be a realist and tell you that, this team does have, some learning curves, and they've got some growing pains to go through here, but we're going to go through them together, and we're going to figure this out, man. We're really going to figure this out. And Koch's mom, oh, man, that is awesome. Big shout out to you. And whoever got those memberships, hell yeah, let's go. So want to hear from you guys. I'll open it up. I wanted to start doing this. Let's do it now that Kachi's mom, we're going to do this for you. We're going to make Victory Monday also a Q&A for the channel members. So I'll make an open thing. You want to talk about the game, you want to talk about next week, whatever it is. We'll try to make it, about this week. But it's another show where whatever's on your mind, a live show. Let's do it that way. Appreciate you getting those memberships out. We're getting pretty large here with the membership, so I want you guys to get in whatever topics you got. I like making those graphics for you, making you feel part of it, and we're going to talk about all of this. I think for me, this team is still caliber, and I know you're going to hate me for this, some of you, but I know you sickers are with me. I think this team is capable of getting into the playoffs, and by that point, having things together where they could win a Super Bowl. With this roster, this offense, this defense, when it's working, it's clicking, you're getting pressure. And these young guys, Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, maybe Kaylee Ringo, maybe some of these guys are playing more. Isaiah Rodgers returning, things we've asked for. I think as those things come along, we're going to get more excited here. So tune in to Victory Monday. Kachi's mom, again, thank you for getting those memberships out. Whoever got those, let me know. I'm not sure how it works, but I think, you guys will know when you're a member. So let me know who got it. Big shout out to you guys, and a big shout out to you, Kachi's mom. That's awesome. I always love to see you guys supporting. I can't thank you enough for it. It means the world. It really does. And a big win here. And look, a scary one, but we knew this could be possible. We talked about a pregame. We hate these games, right? I know I do. I want to just relax and enjoy a damn day for once. And one day we'll get this team steamrolling people, right? And we'll get to feel a little bit better. But until then, we're gonna figure it out. But let me get back over to these comments where I was. And yeah, we should be able to go in and beat the Giants. Daniel Jones, get Saquon going. That's what I want to see that happening next week. So you just got to keep improving, keep growing here. And if you need to make changes, you've got cap space, you've got draft picks. We've talked about it. This team will continue to grow. And I think this defense is very complicated. This is why we talked about, why they, can do things. And they allowed those 3 points. And then, they get, these BS points off of, and that's what I mean. Like, this game was so weird, man. We should have had more points. We should have done more, and it's okay. You can grow off of this, and I know people are going to freak out, but it makes my heart hurt. I don't like that. I really don't. And I saw the Ravens won, so hell yeah, all about that. I had Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin playing. Justin Jefferson and Patrick Mahomes were on a bye, so had to toss them in there. Also have Tyrone Tracy playing tonight because Kyron Williams on a bye and everybody's hurt. Pacheco, I can't every year in fantasy, but I'm glad they lost while getting me a lot of points. So, love it. And let's hope the Bengals, beat the Giants tonight. And then we'll see, the Cowboys, of course, doing their thing here in a little, about right now. And hopefully the Lions will beat them. So all about it. And yeah, I want to see Saquon going off next week. So let's go. And look, Commanders are playing pretty good right now. So, hey, we can't sleep on them, but we got to go out, punch them right in the mouth. That's what I think will happen next week. So let's effing go. And I'm hoping they would lose too. But hey, this team, not to be slept on. Nobody in our division's ever meant to be slept on here. And Liz, appreciate you tuning in. Let's effing go. I'm just glad that, and I did. That's why he was talking trash to those people at the end. So pretty funny to me that, look, you got to stand up for yourself. And I think that, this team, they understand they've got some things to work on, but it's pretty shitty when your own team turns on you or your own fans. And I hate that stuff, man. I support my Birds, and when they're going through shit, I'm going to be pissed off. But let's effing go, man. We're diehards. We're sickos. We want to see this team winning. We got to have their back. All we can do is support them. Nothing else we can do, man. We got to hope that they figure it out. But Drew, my man, let's effing go, dude. Got the W. Close one. But holy hell, they're going to figure things out, right? We're going to stay confident here that this team has got things figured out. But Rodgers in there getting returns on defense. I was excited to see Cooper DeJean getting that sack we talked about. Almost had that interception a couple times. C.J. Gardner-Johnson smashed into that one. I was like, dude. But we talked about that before the game. Happy to see Cooper DeJean in his first start getting that sack. We talked about Fangio being able to use him and do things like that. Well, we saw it right away. So let's continue growing there. And, oh, my God. I'm about to have a heart attack just talking about it. And I like seeing Ringo and Rodgers. You know how I feel about that situation, but they're, part of the future, hopefully. But they always do this to us, man. This is part of 38 years being an Eagles fan. So 200 yards, hey, I'm all about it. Run right down their throats, and I think they're going to. He's pissed off. They're pissed off. Get things going here. And missing your free lunch, damn. Yeah, and some good hits and then some missed hits pissing me off again. So, again, defense has got to work on some things. But I did see promise, and I just want this team to continue, growing, and that's all I can ask for, right? And it's all we can ask for. I know we would love to win by 500, but, he almost had that interception, right? It was real close. And, hey, man, just continue growing. These young kids are going to be awesome to watch for a very long time. Yeah, right. Hey, look, I don't understand why China never gets the free memberships. Pisses me off. But Look, I appreciate your support either way. Just tuning in, commenting, liking this stuff, sharing this stuff. It means the world to me. It really does. So, well, he got banged up in the game. Mailata was banged up in this game. Goddard was banged up. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how it just randomly gives it out. So, but again, thank you for that. Appreciate you tuning in, doing that. But let's effing go. And yeah, maybe it was his foot, ankle, something like that. But yeah, man, you don't want to see a game like that. You hate to see it close. You always want to win by a lot. But we could have. We should have. The block, the field goal, Saquon not getting that first down, missing, the pass protection there. But the block, I just think that, things could have gone differently. They didn't, but we got the win. So you grow, you learn, and it is what it is, whatever these injuries are. I've told you before, I'd rather see Rodgers or Ringo out there. So let's go. Let's go. Whatever. Next man up. Whatever's going on with injuries. I hate to see Mailata hurt. I hate to see anybody hurt. But we got to figure it out. And look, they've got good offenses and they've got good defenses, and we're going to have to figure things out. But everybody's dealing with injuries. People got things going on. But I promise you, these young guys, once they get Jalen Hunt involved, get people that we've talked about, we'll get there. We'll get there. I hope he's all right. I think, he went out for a little bit, came back. So hopefully he's all right. Liked him on those returns too. I was getting my return wishes with the Gene and him. So, I was pumped up. I've seen way worse, and I'm always trying to be patient if there's room. If I find there's hope, then I'll hold on to it. If there's not, then we're just pissed off. Right. But I'm not. I really think this team, we know that there's things they got to work on. But that was a badass touchdown by AJ, Devontae. Dude, there was a lot of great stuff in this game. So, damn, man. Damn. But, look, watch those highlights. Try to rewatch it if you can on NFL Network or whatever way you're able to. But I wish I would have been able to chill. And I wish you were able to see it. But hopefully, with the way things work out for you, man, we'll see. But, hey, Michael, my man, you got it. Let's effing go. And Kachi's mom handed those out. And that was a badass hit for sure. Really enjoyed that. But, yeah, Dean again pissing me off. So we got to get that together there. We really do. So we'll see. We'll see. So the Eagles will be pissed off. Yeah, well, you definitely want to be pissed off if you lose, but you won. And I know, Jonathan, you were talking about this team losing, but unfortunately that did not happen. So Eagles get the W, and I know a lot of people are pissed off about that, but it's okay. I promise you, you want to win games, and that is what the Eagles did today. And Bleeding Green, what is I'm all about. And I think that you guys that are with me, the sickos, the diehards, we know this team is going to piss us off all the time. We just get through it together. And look, when you get the win, you got to try to enjoy it. People are still going to be talking trash and doing this and that. We just got to smile at them. We'll see you soon here, jabronis. Let's go, baby. Let's effing go. 3-2. We got the Giants come out. We got to drop kick them right in the face. So let's go. Let's go. And Michael, everybody else, make sure that those of you that are members want to hear from you, want to talk about this game tomorrow on Victory Monday. And, he had some decent runs there for sure. And I promise this team, they'll get it together. And I think that, you guys that are feeling doubtful, like he says, you got to keep your head high. You guys got to not be feeling low. You can't be down. You got to understand that this team's going to figure things out, man. And if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Oh, wait. Go Birds! Yeah, dude. So let people hate. We'll continue to educate throughout this week what this team will continue to do. Happy that this team is, starting to do some of the things we talked about. But obviously, there's some things they will continue to work on. So I'll try to do my best to break it down the best I can tomorrow. We'll rewatch the game. We'll bring our little PFF stuff and all the little stats you guys like, the snap count. We'll talk about it on Victory Monday. So a W is a W. So let them do their thing. They will do their thing. And he'll eventually get his time. Hopefully, he is ready sooner rather than later, but still going to take some time to develop. And no doubt, man. But great win indeed, Dank. When you find ways to win bad games, that is what makes a good team. You build on that. You grow from that. And, hey, man, I understand a lot of people don't like, watching games that are, NFL that are competitive. But that's just kind of how it is. And look, I, again, would love to win every game by 20 points, dominate, but it's not always the way it is, especially with the team with a lot of new pieces when it comes to coaching and players. And coming out of the bye, you wanted to see a bigger win, but you didn't. So you got to just, chin up, figure it out. And look, this team will figure out what they need to and continue to, and look, we talked about the defense. Would they step up today? They look good. You talk about the injuries, they still stepped it up. The offense had some injuries, but able to do some things, need to be able to run the ball. We've shown we can do that. So they'll figure it out, man. They'll get it all on the same page, just some missing links. And I promise you, it's a long season. We still got a ways to go. Week 7 coming up next against the Giants, first divisional game. So let's go whoop their ass in their house. I'm all about it. But, you guys have any further thoughts, any, questions? EAGLES Eagles, all about it, Tiffany. Let's effing go. But I'm going to get rolling out. My heart's still pounding here, this damn team. But I got to head over to her mom's here for a little bit. And then try to come home, relax for one day in my life. But hope to see you guys for Victory Monday. We'll be behind enemy lines on Tuesday, talking about those Giants, getting to know everything about them, what's going on with them. And look, man, let's enjoy the win. We got the W. It was nice to have Eagles football back, but we'll clean things up. We'll get it figured out. But, yeah, and it was weird. We talked about it, but they had Hurst. They had Hall back. They had guys that were, helpful in making them a much better run defense that they are used to. So it's a good defense. They just had some injuries, but they got some guys back. They did decent against us. So, look, we'll get there. And, with DeJean, we talked about it. When he gets there, things will start changing. So you can use him like a little weapon, and that happened today. So let's rock and roll. I had one thing on, and that was the Philadelphia Eagles, baby, always. But look, we'll see you throughout the week, hopefully. But yes, next Sunday, hope you enjoy your day. But yeah, I want all of our players to stay healthy. Definitely want them all to be healthy. But I will be back tomorrow. If you guys need anything, it doesn't have to be about the birds. Always here for you guys, as you are for me. I love each and every one of you sickos. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week next week. We got the win. Don't let anybody take that from you. Let's enjoy it. Let's build on it, and let's go beat the Giants' ass next week. I'll see you throughout the week. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!